Staying connected to our cultural roots is like nurturing the very essence of who we are. It's a reminder of where we come from, the traditions that shape us, and the values that guide us. It's a bridge that connects generations, passing down stories, rituals, and a sense of identity. This is precisely what the Indian-American rapper Rajakumari has accomplished with her music by blending her Indian heritage into her songs and creating a unique musical blend that speaks to her roots while resonating with a global audience. Rajakumari is rocking the music world as one of India's top female rappers. Her songs have been streamed over 43 million times on Spotify and viewed 100 million times on YouTube, making fans worldwide. Hailing from Los Angeles, Raja initially made her mark as a songwriter, crafting hits for well-known names like Gwen Stefani, Iggy Azalea, and Fall Out Boy. Her fantastic skills even earned her a Grammy nomination. This recognition paved her path to becoming a solo artist in India, where she rapidly ascended to fame. Let's look into Rajakumari's musical journey. Born as Shweta Rao in Claremont, California, Rajakumari's connection with music was nurtured from an early age. Both her parents were Indian immigrant doctors. Despite this, she pursued a degree in religious studies, focusing on South Asian culture. While her parents hoped she would follow in their footsteps and embrace classical dance, she embarked on her own artistic journey by taking up dancing at just 7 years old. Her introduction to hip-hop came in 5th grade when she encountered the Fugees' album, The Score. This is when she got into hip-hop and developed an interest. Having roots in both Los Angeles and a rich Indian heritage, this rapper prioritizes her cultural identity. She remained true to her roots while navigating life in America. She managed to carve out a space for herself by embracing both the cultures. Her journey began during high school, where she engaged in rapping with many MCs, which allowed her to learn a lot more about hip-hop. Rajakumari mentioned how classical music and dance are very similar to hip-hop. It was all about the rhyme and the rhythm. It was during this period that she earned her nickname Rajakumari, aka the Indian Princess. Inspired by her idol's journeys, she understood the need to improve her songwriting skills. This realization led her to begin writing songs for other pop artists, a skill she mastered with time. She penned songs for big names like Gwen Stefani, Iggy Azalea, Fifth Harmony, and Fall Out Boy. Her talent was acknowledged with awards like the BMI Pop Awards and a Grammy nomination for her songwriting. Interestingly, Kumari took up writing songs for other artists as a way to fund her time in the studio for recording her own music. Her debut song was called What's It Gonna Be? She vividly remembers listening to the track repeatedly during the ride home with her mother, who couldn't believe the voice she was hearing belonged to her daughter. Her choice to relocate to India was motivated by her observation that in the United States, people were gradually disconnecting from their cultural origins, something she held in high regard. This realization prompted her to initiate collaborations with Indian artists like Divine, which not only unlocked opportunities in Bollywood but also paved the way for her to release successful Hindi rap tracks. Rajakumari's musical exploration was not confined to a simple genre. Her background in Indian classical music combined with the fluency in Hindi and Telugu provided her with a unique perspective to bridge the gap between Western and Indian musical styles. Rajakumari's music is not just about catchy beats and hooks. It carries a message of empowerment and individuality and embracing one's identity. Her lyrics often touch on themes of self-discovery, cultural pride, and breaking societal norms. Her remake of Made in India clearly shows her embracing her Indian roots. Rajakumari's incredible path led her to a significant achievement, becoming the first female artist signed by hip-hop legend Nas label Mass Appeal. However, she eventually decided to forge her own path and establish her own label, Godmother Records. With the launch of The Bridge, Rajakumari reaches a notable milestone, embracing her dual heritage and skillfully uniting Eastern and Western influences within her music. Rajakumari's accomplishments extend beyond her musical feats. She has graced the stage alongside renowned figures such as John Legend and taken center stage at tours and festivals, sharing the spotlight with notable artists like Travis Scott and MIA. Notably, in 2019, she achieved the distinction of being the first South Asian to host the American Music Awards, a significant testament to her standing within the industry. In a world where representation matters, Rajakumari's celebration of her Indian heritage resonates with NRI youth who are navigating the complexities of their identities. With each new release, she adds a new layer to her narrative, proving that music is not only a means of expression, but also a way to bridge divides and inspire change. What is your take on Rajakumari? Let us know in the comments. This is your host Jagriti signing off.